G'day everyone, welcome back to Long Live Rock with me, Lad from the Woods, where we bring old and new classic rock from old bands and young bands to the young and the old. All right, today we're going to do one of my favorite albums. So this is not a first time reaction, but it's still one of my favorite albums. And of course, I'm sure it didn't get the radio play it deserved, but it's from the legendary Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, and it's off the album Mojo. And I'll tell you, Mojo is one hell of a good album, at least in my opinion anyways. And I can't say that, that it isn't up there with all his, best tunes and everything. So anyway, just going to move that over because my cat likes to sometimes sit with me when I'm doing this. So she's quite the little rock and roller cat. I'm just gonna turn this a little bit there. Sorry. Does that look better? Not really, eh? Let's just way the fuck over there. There we go. All right. Well, let's get on with this. Well, get me stopping messing around. So I'm gonna smoke my coffee and gonna drink my doobie while we watch this together. Let's rock and roll, folks.
Are we going again?
Let's count.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Tom Jefferson, love the little maid out there. Midnight creeping out to the southern shack. Kept a secret under the bed, wrapped in a burlap sack.
I should have turned the sound off. I think I forgot to tell you guys, but this song is called Jefferson Jericho Blues. And, Jesus, has it been 2010 already? Yeah, that's 11 years old, this album. Still sounds new to me. Anyway, it's because I like it so much. Let's get back to her.
There you go.
Now, probably a lot of more people my age will probably agree with this. You kids, this is going to be kind of new to you, and you'd kind of have to search around for information. But Tom Petty was with the Traveling Wilburys, which became very, very popular, I don't know, 10, 20 years ago, whatever it was. And it consisted of George Harrison, Bob Dylan, Roy Orbison. I mean, it was a lineup, Beatles class musicians. And for them, somebody like Dylan and Harrison, George Harrison from the Beatles and Bob Dylan, of course, to invite somebody like Tom Petty to rock with them shows you how much respect he had in the music industry. And that's because he was a Beatles class, performer and writer, okay? I'm not saying he's like the Beatles. I'm saying a Beatles class, like top of the tops. Tom Petty, you don't get any better. And I mean, right from the word go, his albums just like clanged on the radio, clang and clang year after year. And I mean, if you look, if I do my own greatest hits of Tom Petty, I mean, there's probably over 100 songs on there. He's just that good. Unfortunately, we lost him, and that's a tragedy because he went before his time. And I'm of the belief the last three albums that he put out, including this one, are some of his best work post 2000, and stands right up there to his 80s work. So anyway, that's in my opinion. We'll be definitely doing more songs off this album, plus the next one that came after this. And I'm not sure, there's something new, but I think it's some stuff that he hadn't released that we should probably have a look at as well. Anyways, thank you very, very much for coming. And I see we're over 100 subscribers now, so that's really, really cool. We broke 100. Yay! Next stop, 100,000. Oh yeah. That'd be nice, just for the fact that we're getting somewhere, spreading the gospel of rock and roll, classic rock and roll, to the new generations, and waking up the old generations before they all end up in the grave. So I sure as fuck won't be ending up in no grave. I'll be in the woods dying somewhere with the Who's Won't Get Fooled Again just clanging in my ears as loud as I can, looking up at the sky. And that's the last thing I want to hear on this earth, is the Who's Won't Get Fooled Again. It's as loud as my old ears will be able to take it, because hopefully I'll be like an older fella when I die. Anyways, let's not talk about that, because hope I die before I get old. Well, Pete's kind of change that. It's like, old inside. That's what he meant. I don't think that's what he meant at the time, but it's like, if you're still young inside like me, then, you're not going to die before you get old. Anyways. So, all right, folks. Well, thanks for coming. Appreciate it. If you want to help support the channel, because YouTube sure as heck doesn't, there's links down in the description, and all my information and links and all that stuff is at the end of the video here on some cards. So you folks be good out there, and if you can't be good at being bad, and don't forget to long live rock and roll. Spread the rock gospel, folks.